1 Chronicles chapter 19 narrates events surrounding David's interactions with the Ammonites, a neighboring nation. The chapter begins with the death of Nahash, the king of the Ammonites, and David's expression of kindness toward Hanun, Nahash's son and the new king. David sends messengers to console and honor Hanun, reflecting goodwill and a desire for peaceful relations between the two kingdoms. However, Hanun's advisors wrongly interpret David's gesture, suspecting that the messengers are spies. In a grave misjudgment, Hanun humiliates David's emissaries by shaving off half of their beards and cutting their garments, leading to strained diplomatic relations. Realizing the gravity of the situation, David instructs his humiliated messengers to remain in Jericho until their beards grow back. Meanwhile, the Ammonites, fearing reprisal from David, form alliances with the Syrians to strengthen their military forces. Upon learning of this alliance, David dispatches Joab, his commander, along with his army, to face the Ammonites and the Syrians in battle. The narrative sets the stage for a military conflict between David's forces and the combined might of the Ammonites and Syrians. The ensuing battle takes place in two stages, with the first involving the Syrians and the second focusing on the Ammonites. Despite being outnumbered, David's forces emerge victorious in both encounters. The Syrians, witnessing their defeat, become wary of engaging in further hostilities against Israel. Recognizing their vulnerability, the Syrians make peace with David and become subject to Israel, paying tribute to avoid further conflict. This military triumph reinforces David's prowess as a strategic leader and underscores the theme of divine favor on Israel during his reign. In summary, 1 Chronicles chapter 19 depicts the diplomatic misunderstanding between David and the Ammonites, leading to strained relations and a subsequent military confrontation. The narrative highlights the repercussions of misjudgment and the consequences of hostility. Despite facing challenges, David's forces emerge victorious, showcasing the strength and divine favor upon the kingdom of Israel. The chapter emphasizes the complexity of diplomatic interactions and the importance of wise leadership in navigating such situations. Let's now read 1 Chronicles chapter 19. Now it came to pass after this, that Nahash the king of the children of Ammon died, and his son reigned in his stead. And David said, I will show kindness unto Hanun the son of Nahash, because his father showed kindness to me. And David sent messengers to comfort him concerning his father. So the servants of David came into the land of the children of Ammon to Hanun, to comfort him. But the princes of the children of Ammon said to Hanun, Thinkest thou that David doth honor thy father, that he hath sent comforters unto thee? Are not his servants come unto thee for to search, and to overthrow, and to spy out the land? Wherefore Hanun took David's servants, and shaved them, and cut off their garments in the midst hard by their buttocks, and sent them away. Then there went certain, and told David how the men were served. And he sent to meet them, for the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, Tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. And when the children of Ammon saw that they had made themselves odious to David, Hanun and the children of Ammon sent 1,000 talents of silver to hire them chariots and horsemen out of Mesopotamia, and out of Syriamacha, and out of Zobah. So they hired 30 and 2,000 chariots, and the king of Makkah and his people, who came and pitched before Medeba. And the children of Ammon gathered themselves together from their cities, and came to battle. And when David heard of it, he sent Joab, and all the host of the mighty men. And the children of Ammon came out, and put the battle in array before the gate of the city, and the kings that were come were by themselves in the field. Now when Joab saw that the battle was set against him before and behind, he chose out of all the choice of Israel, and put them in array against the Syrians. And the rest of the people he delivered unto the hand of Abishai his brother, and they set themselves in array against the children of Ammon. And he said, If the Syrians be too strong for me, then thou shalt help me, but if the children of Ammon be too strong for thee, then I will help thee. Be of good courage, and let us behave ourselves valiantly for our people, and for the cities of our God, and let the Lord do that which is good in his sight. So Joab and the people that were with him drew nigh before the Syrians unto the battle, and they fled before him. And when the children of Ammon saw that the Syrians were fled, they likewise fled before Abishai his brother, and entered into the city. Then Joab came to Jerusalem. And when the Syrians saw that they were put to the worse before Israel, they sent messengers, and drew forth the Syrians that were beyond the river, and Shophach the captain of the host of Hadarezer went before them. And it was told David, and he gathered all Israel, and passed over Jordan, and came upon them, and set the battle in array against them. So when David had put the battle in array against the Syrians, they fought with him. But the Syrians fled before Israel, and David slew of the Syrians 7,000 men which fought in chariots, and 40,000 footmen, and killed Shophach the captain of the host. And when the servants of Hadarezer saw that they were put to the worse before Israel, they made peace with David, and became his servants, neither would the Syrians help the children of Ammon any more. This ends our reading of 1 Chronicles chapter 19.